Every time I call this nigga, he never answers the damn phone, man. Nigga, all I'm saying is, answer the goddamn phone, nigga. Oh, in the sentence. That nigga go right there. In the sentence, y'all. That little nigga go right there. So what's up, my nigga? I've been calling your ass 3 different times, nigga, and every time you got your daughter. Answer the damn phone, be like, hey, bro, what's up? Yeah, let's make this happen, you know what I'm saying? What? You don't want to download the Zoom app? Oh, fuck. I am totally against the dude on Instagram smoking weed. And I couldn't hit it.
Head south on Indian Trail.
Shut up, bitch.
Northwest.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all like y'all rocking with me. I got a souped-up interview for y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Felony Charles Bennett. Felony Charles Bennett. Anything else will get you blocked.
Now, what's up with you, big bro? Come to find out, we both EOS in 2015. We never ran into each other, of course, inside of prison. But what's up with you? How you been since you got out of prison?
I went back to jail probably 2 years ago. Besides that, man, shit, just fucking these bitches and staying free, bro. That's all we doing.
Yeah, that what's up. That's all it is. I mean, I went to jail a year after I got out, so I feel you on that.
Well, you know, I thrived on, you know what I'm saying, staying out of the eyes of the police after I got out. It didn't seem to happen because I wrecked my car. And, you know, I do this high rollers tournament, which it's out in Cali. They give you all this different kind of weed and stuff. So after I wrecked my car, the white devil, blue eye, came up to me. And that motherfucker looked in my mouth. I could tell he was looking in my mouth, too. He's looking in my mouth. And he's like, oh, well, you sure you haven't been doing any drugs with the flashlight? You know what I'm saying? Like, and for some odd reason, they I don't know, man. But he took me to jail. When I told him I had $10,000 on me, he was like, we've hit the mother load. He found that money. Real shit, Jake. They found 10 grand, right? All $100 bills. We hit the mother load. I was telling them niggas, like, man, I'm a professional MMA fighter, man. Here's my contract. I just did a bare knuckle fight. Some of my hands are kind of fucked up. Here's my contract. They ain't want to hear that, though. They're like, fuck that, nigga. We got 10 grand. And
they just came up.
And you got this weed. You got this weed cartridge, weed pills. You got all kind of weed shit. Yeah, this is our money. So shout out to my lawyer, Jason Ferguson, aka my manager, Jason Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went to jail and I got out, $5,000 later, he hit me up on Facebook, and he was like, man, if you need any legal representation, I got you. So I was looking at it like, well, let me call him. So when I called him up, you know, we talked for a minute. At the end of the conversation, you know me. Hey, sir, you are aware that I don't have any money, so I can't pay for your services. And he was like, nigga, I ain't asked you about no money. I just said, if you need legal representation, I got you. So from there, he's been my manager ever since.
That's real now. That's real.
Real, man, real good dude. When I got arrested and then I got out of jail, my mind thought was, fuck, here we go. I got to pay all this money traveling back and forth to Georgia, which I've done that before. And the end of it all, I ended up going to jail because shit came to a point where I couldn't travel back and forth to Georgia like that. So I ended up getting a bench warrant. So now everything's good, you know what I mean? We're back on this roll of straight and narrow, fucking bitches and making money.
There you go. That's what's up. Now, how many times have you been arrested in total?
We'll just to be on the safe side, Jake, we'll say 5. All
right. And you've been to prison one time?
Jake, you have not been around this fucking world like that, huh? you think I've been in trouble 5 times? I've been arrested 5 times, and on the 6th time I went to prison, nigga? Or was it on the 5th time I went to prison? Come on, Jake, give me a break. I got over 30, 35 arrests, probably more.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a gangster, nigga. So yeah, my last time I fucked up. No, actually, last time I fucked up, I didn't go to prison for the last time I fucked up. The last time she fucked up, I went to prison because she fucked up. So let me break it down for you. The last time I went to prison, it was for some weed. Now, I come out the house that I'm in, which was with my baby mama, and she didn't want to give me no pussy. She got 3 kids that ain't mine, and you don't want to give me no pussy. But you want me to watch these kids. So I'm like, fuck that. So I leave. And as I leave, I get a call. Oh, so you just gonna leave the kids? And I'm like, hold on, let me call you back. The police is pulling up on me. So as I'm talking to this cop, white cop, he's asking me all these questions about a nigger. And I'm telling him, I don't know the nigger. So he's like, well, can you come to my car and look at these photos? Well, I got a pocket full of weed, so I got to stay real calm and collective with this guy. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I can walk to your car. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what we got here. So he shows me all these pictures and stuff, and I'm like, no. He gets to the last picture, right? The last goddamn picture, Jake. And he's like, well, can you tell me if you know him by his tattoo? And then I get offended. I'm like, bro, if I don't know this man by his face, what make you think I'm gonna know him by his tattoo? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just crazy, right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he turns his attention onto me. He's like, hey, so what is that in your pocket? Your pockets are bulging out. I said, it's nothing but a wallet. Pull my wallet out. He's like, you got out in that identification? I'm like, yeah, here's my identification. Here's it is. He takes my identification, he looks at me and says, well, can I pat you down? Like, nah, man, you got my ID right there. I don't have any warrants anywhere, man. I'm legit. And that went on for about 2 minutes. And then I asked him, I said, so what are you going to do if I don't let you pat me down? He said, well, I'm going to take you to jail. And he's seen it. He's seen the whole play, Jake. He seen me look away, see if I had a clear road to run. And as they see me look away, he probably was thinking, yeah, nigga, go ahead. I'm going to light your ass up with this taser. Just like this. I tried to run, nigga. I was like this here. And he shot me. And I slid. And he pulled all the weed out of my pocket and I went to jail.
Damn.
But when I said it was her fault, her problem, so one time at band camp, this fat bitch kept putting her hands on me. It was my brother's girlfriend. She kept putting her hands on me. I called my auntie, I called my uncle, I called my auntie, I called my uncle. Nobody wanted to do anything. So when I take off on the fat bitch, now I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? And it's just like what I was saying on my YouTube channel yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, people can sit up here and try to fucking belittle us men for whooping a woman's ass. But at the beginning of the day, you tell that bitch to keep her hands to herself. You know what I mean? Because at the beginning of the day, I'm not going to sit here and let anyone continue to put their hands on me when they're unwanted. They're unwanted hands, Jake. So you have no reason to put your hands on me. And 2, you're not my bitch. I'm not fucking you. You have no reason to put. So to make a long story short, my brother girlfriend kept hitting me. I took off on her. They sent me to prison. I don't know what happened after that. But the time that I was in prison, I got in about 8 fights. I lost one to a gay guy. I really didn't want to fight him. But all in all, it happened.
What the fuck happened with that?
Okay, so these 2 gay dudes, they wake me up bullying this white guy. So I get up and I take up for the white guy. The same white guy that wouldn't buy me a fucking ice cream when I first got to the prison. You know, I was waiting on my money. You know how this shit go. I'm waiting on my money to hit. So I'm asking the white dude, hey man, can you know what I'm saying, get me ice cream? And I got you when my money hit. And he didn't want to do it. So, you know, 2 days later, you got these 2 niggers trying to debo you for whatever you have, and then I step up. But me and that white guy, we became cool after that, though. It seemed that I wasn't like the other niggers that was in there. 'Cause, I mean, Jake, you've been to prison. And like I've always say this, you can have 3 niggas in prison and 10 white guys. Guess who's going to be the dominant force in that prison? The 3 niggers. If you go to any kind of fucking institution where you got a mixed race of people, the black people gonna always try to dominate the white people. They're gonna always bully the white people. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong then, Jake.
No, that's a fact. The white, especially in Florida, the whites are always victimized first.
Exactly. So I'm not into that type of shit though, you know what I mean? Like I look at everybody as everybody, we're human, you know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you're white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever, you know what I mean? Like if you good peoples, I fuck with you because you're good people. I'm not gonna, you know, just because you're white and I know I probably can outmuscle you and take something from you. It's not even worth it. It's not, to me, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? That's when people start to be afraid of you, scared to come around you, scared to have anything to do with you. It's just like if you had a friend and every time you call your friend, you ask him for some money. That nigga's gonna start answering your call. God damn, bro. Every time you call me, you need $5. You can't answer no calls no more. So yeah, man, it's different. It's a different scenario when you go to prison. One thing I did learn though is I don't want to go to prison no more. Yeah. So now my motto is fuck bitches, take care of these kids, fuck bitches, and not have no more kids. That's my motto. You don't even have to say stay free in those 3 colonies of things. Fuck bitches. So that means you're not raping, they're giving it. Take care of your kids. That means you're not on child support, you're taking care of your kids. Fucking have fuck and not have any more kids. That means you're fucking and you're using protection now. Because the last time you had a kid, the bitch put you on child support. Oh man, what? Nigga, what? So my baby mama thought it was a good idea to put me on child support. I thought it was a bad idea. I thought it was a bad idea because you put me on child support and I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I do what I can for these kids when I can do it. You know what I mean? Because I don't work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I do YouTube, I fight, I do YouTube, and I fight. You know what I'm saying? And those are the only 2 ways of my money coming in. Now I got lots of ways of money going out. You know what I'm saying? There's a million ways money goes out, and I ain't even got $1 million. So y'all got to figure it out now. Somebody ain't getting paid. Feel me? Somebody ain't getting paid.
Now what happened when you stuck up for the white dude though?
Oh, that's when I ended up fighting the punk. I ended up fighting the punk because when I stuck up for the white dude, I know everybody in prison know who I am. You know what I mean? Except for this punk. This punk didn't know who I am. So I'm thinking me stepping up for the white dude, the goddamn nigger gonna bow down. The nigger say meet me in the corner. And we was in the open bay. So yeah. I had already did like 21 months clean. Never been in trouble 21 months. They didn't want to let me on work release because they said I was a danger to society. So they didn't want to let me on work release. You know what I mean? So I'm fighting to get on work release. And shit, nigga, I'm broke. I'm in prison broke. I came to prison broke, which y'all gonna let me out of prison broke? Pretty much that's what happened. I went out of prison broke. But yeah, so the whole time we in this open bay and I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, okay, everybody know who I am, this nigga gonna bow down. But the nigga didn't bow down. He told me to catch the corner. So when I caught the corner, I really didn't want to catch the corner because again, we're in open bay, you know what I'm saying? So you know how open bay is. I was at Graceville. Okay. Gayville. I was at Gayville and they have open bay in the D-Dorm. D-Dorm is open bay. So I really didn't want to take care of business in there. And he ended up getting off on me. But I went to the lockdown. I got out of lockdown, and then they put me in the dorm. Now, when they put me in the dorm, I was fucking shit up back there because, you know, we behind the door. Oh, nigga, you got a problem, nigga? Shit, and one of these rooms you want, nigga, we can go in. I fucked a lot of niggas up in them rooms.
Yeah. But people, I mean, these were people that knew about you though that was fighting you, or all of them they just didn't know any better?
Nah, one dude I know for sure. Two of them did. Two of them I knew for sure. And that was the punk, the first fight I got into that motherfucker, the first fight I got in, and then the second fight. The second fight I got in was after I got out of lockdown. This big ass dude, called him Dirty Bird. No, they called him T-Bird. Big dude, big black dude, called him T-Bird. You know, that poker shit gets niggas fucked up. So Jake, I had them been to the prison about 3 weeks now, you know what I'm saying? And every day I'm losing at poker. I'm losing on the poker game. Every day I'm losing. I'm losing $20, $30 every day. So this day here, I'm up like $35, nigga. And at Gayville, that is, at Gayville, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they have new release movies that they let the inmates watch, or the prisoners, or the people, or however you want to call it. They let us watch the new release movies. So this day, it was Ninja Turtles. I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. And I'm up $35 on the poker table, nigga. So I'm finna go watch Ninja Turtles, you know what I'm saying? And when I went to go watch Ninja Turtles, I see the white guy giving a nigger some stuff out the pot. I know I got stuff in the pot that I want back out the pot. So I'm like, well, damn, homie, you know, the game ain't even over. I already told you one time, bro, you can't be cashing the pot out until the game over. So, and I'm yelling at the white dude about it. So when I asked the nigga about it, he's like, oh, nigga, some shit about mind your business or some shit the nigga saying. I was like, what? Nigga, fuck you. I've been losing 3 weeks in this bitch, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. And the argument ended up erupting, and you know me, I'm the guy that knows how to fight real good. So I tell this guy, cause he's like 6, I'm telling the nigga like 6'2", probably I wanna give him about 230, 235. I give him about 230. But yeah, this nigga big as hell. So I tell the nigga to pick a room. He pick his room. Now, me personally, Jake, I'm probably one of the littlest niggas in prison. You know what I'm saying? Versus this nigga that's 6'2". If a nigga tells me to pick a room, right, and I go in my room, and this nigga comes in the room behind me, because you've been in prison. So you know once you go in that room and you lock that door, you need help to get out of that room. You know what I mean? You gotta get the law to let you out that room. So my thoughts of it is, nigga, if a nigga smaller than me, shorter than me, comes in the room, I lead the way, and the nigga come behind me and lock the door, you know what, bro? I'm sorry. Let's talk this out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a reason why this nigga locked the door, Jake. It's a reason why the nigga locked the door. Now, and my thoughts of it is, if a nigga locked the door with me, I know this nigga can really fuck me up in here. He ain't locked the door because, you know, he gonna want to get out. Now, the nigga locked the door because he gonna make sure I can't get out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I locked the door. The nigga fucking put the lock in his hand. You know what I'm saying? So he holding the hard part right here, but he got the little ring around his hand. And he gets up and he hits me with the lock. And when he hits me, I grab it. So we're fighting and tussling in that bitch. I fucked that nigga up, bro. I fucked that big ass nigga up in that little ass room, especially when I got to grab him too. Man, I'm talking about putting all kind of hands on that nigga, man. Bam, bam. And that nigga, all right, I'm done. You won. I'm done.
Now, how the fuck did y'all get out the room?
Nigga, how you think we get out the room? You know you had to get Tro to get out the room. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I go in the room and a nigga shut the door on me, oh, bro, I'm sorry. How can I make this right? I don't even want to fight no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just shut the goddamn door. I know in my mind, one of us gotta get on the door to get us out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So I'm scared, nigga. I'm scared. I'm sorry. Whatever I said, man, I'm sorry. I'm glad it's just us two in this room. You know what I'm saying? Because then when we go out there, you can say that I bitched up. And, you know, I'm going to be like, nah, man, I just don't want no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? Making all the excuses in the world why I didn't want to fight this nigga. You know? I'm just saying, man. That's just my logical thoughts of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, Jake. Like, bruh, a nigga come in the room. I'm talking like, we go in the room. I'm the one shutting the door. Now, I know in order for you to get out this room, you got to go through me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You got to go through me to get out this room. Yeah, because I ain't backing down. I feel like you done disrespected me out there in the real world. So now we in this little, you know what I'm saying, covenant place. You gonna respect what's going on around this bitch. So yeah, I whooped that nigga pretty good, man. You know what I mean? And you know how all the gangs is in prison and shit. I don't gang bang. You know what I mean? So by me not gang banging, I had done accumulated enough niggas that gang bang that was like, nigga, fuck that nigga. We fuck with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with you. So shit, them niggas wanna try to go get, you know. I didn't know how serious that gang shit was until I went to prison. I fought with you. When I say I didn't know how serious it was, I fought like 9 blood niggas on the rec yard at Taylor. It was like a little mini riot out there, nigga.
Damn.
And nobody got in trouble, bro. Nobody got in trouble. But the difference between the state prison and the private-owned prison is state prison, they don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
What? You a celebrity MMA fighter? A real MMA fighter? Oh yeah, we're trying to see this shit. We trying to see this shit live in effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Versus going to a private camp. They like, if you put your hands on anyone in here, we're gonna make sure you give you the max, nigga. Okay, sir. Okay. But in the private private prison or however you want to say, because I was at Taylor and Gayville. And I was at Blackwater and Gayville, which was 2 private camps. And both of them bitches was open bay.
I heard Taylor's a fucked up spot too.
Oh, what? Nigga. Boy, I'm talking about you getting your ass beat by everybody. The police and the goddamn saying that.
Yeah.
What? But like I say, shit. When I got to Taylor, right? The sergeant. It was the sergeant. You know how when you go to prison, they make you strip fucking butt naked. So I'm standing up there, butt ass naked, hands beside me, you know. And the sergeant walks by and he's like, damn, you just can't stay out this place, huh? I say, this is my first time in prison, sir. Like, nah, this ain't your first time. I've seen you around here. No, sir. I said, well, I know I seen you somewhere. Where have I seen you? I said, probably on TV, sir. He looked at me. He said, on TV? He said, what do you do? I said, I'm a professional MMA fighter. The motherfucker looked me up and down, and I didn't hear from him for about 20 minutes, nigga. I was over there getting my medicals done. He came over to me, and he was like, Felony, let me see you in my office. I was like, all right. When I went into his office after my medicals, he was like, man, I'm going to put you in AC confinement.
First quarter. Damn.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to put you in AC confinement, man, because I don't want you around here fucking up my officers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're real quiet, and I can tell that you don't fuck with anyone, and I don't want you around here fucking up my officers or being recruited in gangs. I was like, man, please, man, do not put me in AC confinement, man. I'm just here to do my 3 years, man. That's all I got. I'm just here to do my 3 years and get out, man. I shouldn't even be in this shit right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? I got a promising career outside of prison. I'm not, in here to cause any more trouble or anything like that, man. I just want to do my 3 and get out. So he left me in population. And I'm talking about, I probably was at the main unit for like a week and a half, and then they moved me over to the work camp.
Okay.
So that I was over there at the work camp about 6 months. Now, you know the difference between the main unit and the work camp. You know what I'm saying? The difference between the main unit and the work camp, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, because Jake already know. The work camp, you got a lot more leverage than you would have at the main unit. You know what I'm saying? Because people going out to work, people go to work. I never did a day of work in my life over there. I guess they just had me over there so I wouldn't be at the main unit where all the crazy shit was really happening at, you know what I'm saying? Because the main unit big as fuck, you know what I'm saying, versus the work camp.
Yeah,
you know?
work camps are tiny.
Yeah, the work camps are tiny, but the fucking main unit, I'm talking about that. So you got all kind of crazy, goddamn crazy gay shit going on over there, man.
Now, when you were in prison, did you ever worry about the fact that someone knows about you and instead of fighting, they would try to go to knife play or anything like that?
Oh, nah, man. That's a good question, though, Jake. And you know what? I guess because the popularity. That was like one of the main things that the sergeant was saying. Like, man, your popularity here, you pretty much could take over and be running shit in our prison, and that's what we don't want. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, again, you know what I'm saying, it was more like the popularity. I was real cool. I wasn't no bully or that. You know what I mean? Like, if you brought that shit to me, I was going to defend it. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much, I mean, you've been there. You know it. But from different racial standpoints, you know what I'm saying? I probably got to witness a lot more than you probably did. You know what I mean? But other than that, nah, bro. Nobody tried to stab me up. The only time I got hit with the lock was with that 230-something pound nigga that stood 6'2", 6'1", something like that. That's the only time I got hit with the lock. But other than that, shit. Nah, I was legit, man. And like I said, I really didn't. I only fought with the niggas that was from my city that knew who I was. That's how people in prison knew what I did anyways. Yeah. I didn't go in that bitch telling people, oh yeah, I'm a professional MMA fighter. Nah, this niggas in prison from your city or from where you stay that know who you. Oh shit, Felony bitch, what you doing in here? Boy, you ain't fighting no more. Hey, this nigga here, this nigga a bad motherfucker. Boy, I got 10 soups on my nigga right now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that shit was in prison. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to tell anybody who I was, because once I hit the compound, well, shit, once you got on the bus and got off the bus, somebody from your city knew, oh shit, nigga, y'all see Felony right now, boy. For real, bro. Like, it goes to the point of, because I used to sell dope, you know what I'm saying? So I quit selling dope and I started doing something positive with my life because I got older. And I see a lot of people that when I was doing what I was doing growing up, you know what I'm saying? They're still in that same place. They're still in that same place. They're not trying to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? State prison was a lot because it's more like what it is, what it says it is. It's prison versus fucking Blackwater, which is a private camp, Gayville. That's why I seen more of the people getting hit up at Graceville.
One of my brothers was just at Blackwater. He just went to see him for stabbing somebody.
Yeah, see, Blackwater is laid the fuck back though, bro. That shit, when I say laid back, my nigga, I'm talking about, like prison, I mean, the state, you get your J-pay, it take a day or two for you to get your J-pay. Blackwater, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, They got all kind of different foods at the private than they do at the state. So it was, but again, the state, if you want to get jiggy, dirty, yeah, stay in state. Yeah, 'cause that's where majority of the drugs and you know what? It's crazy because fucking Graceville had a lot of fucking cell phones too. What?
Yeah, I never got to see a
Now,
cell phone in prison.
what,
I
bro?
never got one. When I hit Appalachia, bro, it was so many like gang wars and stabbings and shit. Like people was getting slumped over there. So there was no, you couldn't
Man,
even have a phone. Like everybody just wanted a knife, and everybody was smoking K2.
yeah, man. I heard about Appalachia, man. Way a real
ACL.
gladiator camp there. When I was at Gayville, every day to go use the cell phone because I had a homie that was in that bitch. So I'm like I'm in D dorm. He waited over there in A dorm. So every day around lunchtime, nigga, I'm sliding to A dorm to jump on the phone. You know what I mean? The shit was just crazy. I remember one time I got caught in the dorm. The police looked at me. I looked at him, and he like, damn, felony. What the fuck you doing over here, man? No, you ain't supposed to be over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing over here? Type shit, you know what I mean? What do I do? Man, I had to come get my money, man. Nigga owe me some money over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, snacks, chips, whatever, soups, Lolos, ho-hos, everybody pursue the food as money in prison. So, yeah. But, yeah, them motherfuckers fought me hard in prison, man. Especially the officers. And like I said, when my family sent me to prison, I don't know if they thought it was gonna kill my career or what, but I was looking at it like, okay, well, I gotta go. I got to go. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. I'm going. But when I'm going, I'm gonna make the best of it. So all I did was pick up a few more fans, you know what I'm saying? That's all I did.
That's real,
Especially
man.
especially that sergeant. That sergeant when it told for real, that sergeant when it told his captain and his lieutenant, bro, like they called me out the fucking dorm one night, nigga, about 12 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Called me down to the captain's office, like, yeah, I just wanted to meet you. You know, I've been hearing that you're an MMA fighter and this and that. If you got any problems here, don't take matters into your own hand. Just come let us know, and we'll fix it for you. I'm like, y'all ain't got that to worry about because I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not here. I'm just here to do this shit, this bullshit that I'm here for, and go home. ASAP. I'm trying to get out here as quicker than 30 odd months. Shit.
Now, if you
So
could give any advice to any of them jits out there that's watching this that find inspiration, just obviously knowing your career as an MMA fighter, if you could give anybody advice on not going to prison, but also if they have to go to prison, how to make the best of it, what would your advice be?
well, we just say fuck bitches. You got kids, take care of your kids. Fuck bitches not have no more kids if you can't afford it. We're gonna say that that's my motto right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna keep
That
that
is
out
my
of trouble.
if you ever notice and how many times you been to prison?
I just went once.
Yeah, just like me. So we ain't going back. Let's say you got an old lady. And if you sell dope, you sell dope, you got an old lady. It's gonna come a time in that career, I mean, in that relationship where your old lady be like, "Hey, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go," and then you go, and the next thing you know, you go to jail. Now your dumbass sitting in jail like, "Damn, I should have listened to my bitch." Because if you listen to your bitch, you would be home fucking right now. If that makes sense, Jake, it just So the thing of it is though, and if you go to prison, man, just all I can say is just stay to yourself, man. Stay to yourself. That's pretty much how I walked through that motherfucker. Don't like I say the fights came from me playing poker or lending my shit out, getting my shit back, broken, destroyed. You know what I'm saying? That's where majority of my fights came from. It wasn't about a nigga talking shit or nothing like that. So, and another thing, if you do so happen to go to prison, don't be out there playing basketball with all these niggas. So, you know, it come to my realization, right, that okay, I'm no longer gonna play basketball anymore. You know why? Because when you're playing basketball, you don't know who the fuck is really into that man-on-man shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I never played basketball in prison.
Hey, listen, bro. When I got the Blackwater, bro, and was it Blackwater? No, Blackwater was Open Bay. Yeah. So I'm gonna say Graceville. I think when I got to Graceville, I realized then that yeah, man, a lot of these niggas in here be balling, but when they're behind that door, they either sucking dick or getting their dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't know who is who. So I can't be balling in here with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that, man. I don't play basketball in prison anymore. And I would advise anybody else that, you know.
Well, damn, bro, you got some crazy ass stories from the streets to the chain gang, to the chain gang to the streets. And I appreciate you coming on, bro. If you want to go ahead and shout out your YouTube channel so everybody can go ahead and jump over to the YouTube channel and subscribe, go ahead and let them know what it is.
My YouTube is Felony Charles Bennett. My Instagram is Felony35TWO. My Snapchat is Felony352. I'm from Ocala, Florida, guys. And if I'm ever in your city, just hit me up. If you got some weed and some bitches, we can partay.
Partay. Hey, man. I appreciate you coming on, big bro.
For real, bro. I appreciate you having me on, bro. I hope you come down to Florida soon, bro, so we can link up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, had I known you was down here in Tampa, man, I probably would have been linked up with you. You know what I mean? But you on probation or some shit, nigga?
Nah, bro, I'm good. As a matter of fact, I'm about to plan a trip to come down there real soon.
That's good, man. You got my number. I'll hit you up later, man.
All right, big bro.
I gotta go live on my channel. Thanks for interacting with my channel too, my nigga.
Definitely.
Until the next time, pimp.